And for those few of you who don't know who Nightwing was, Nightwing is Dick Grayson from Batman, the original Robin, as an adult.
Yeah.
When he leaves Batman, that's when Batman goes on and gets the new kid. And in the comic series, the second kid got killed by Joker in Killing Joke. And then he's got the new one. But Dick Grayson, the original Robin, went on to become Nightwing.
Now, the crazy thing about this is that Cartoon Network saw these images, and here's the next one. These are off of the io9.com website. Here's Dick Grayson outside. He kind of looks like a character from Death Note, if you ask me, in this picture.
He definitely has a very, very, no, I'd say that with that art style. Who is it? Production IG who did Gits?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks very Production IG.
It's quite
especially with that lighting, that 2.5D.
A Taco update in the chat says it looks like Bruce Lee.
Kinda,
yeah. Cartoon Network saw these things and decided, you know what? Instead of this, we're gonna go with Young Justice instead. And a lot of people were pissed, especially the fact when is it this next one? No. So here's some more shots of Nightwing, more active. Here's the next picture is the cool part. That would have been so awesome. He would have partnered with Raven.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
as long as it's Raven grown up, because if it's not Raven grown up, then I can't comment because of pedo. But
how freaking
if it's grown
awesome
up Raven, hell yeah,
would this have been?
Would have been pretty badass, actually. Although I'm not so sure on the character designs for Raven. I'd like to see her in her actual I'm going to go kick ass garb, but
sure, they haven't released those pictures yet. These are only a few, and I'm sure.
And Teen Titans is pretty bad. I mean, Teen Titans itself, I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
I loved not just because of the anime influence, but they actually had good stories in that show, and Raven was my favorite character.
Yeah. That's one of the shows I actually did watch pretty religiously.
Oh yeah. In fact, did they ever reveal who Slade was?
I don't remember.
Was it? Because I've heard a couple of rumors. I've heard one that it was Grayson. I've heard another that it was an adult version of Robin gone back in time.
It could. I have no idea.
And it was basically trying to forge him to become who he became.
Actually, let me see if there's any more pictures. No, there's not. I just checked his DeviantArt page. He only has those 4 pictures up. Damn.
Oh, wait a minute. You pulled that? Those are on DevArt?
Yeah.
Dude,
the director and one of the artists for Legend of Korra. Yeah, here, let me.
Book a kitty up. You don't have to do it now.
I'll even put it up in the chat so people can check it out. He has some other cool stuff on there. That he's done stuff from, of course, obviously some Korra stuff. Chitara, really interesting. Anyways, we're getting off track. So,
Chitara's never off track. Are you kidding me? Fucking Chitara, hell yeah.
But yeah, so he was posting up all these pictures of a canned show from Cartoon Network. It would have been awesome. Instead, they went with Young Justice, which I personally have not seen yet. If anybody has seen it, let me know if it's any good or not.
It's I've seen some of it. I would like to see more because I think the potential for storytelling is really good there. Mm-hmm. The thing with Young Justice is it's a bunch of it's kind of like Teen Titans, except they pull from more characters, and you've got Superboy in there as well. Mm-hmm. But it's more like they're all angsty. They're all angsty emo, not looking emo, but I mean acting emo. Yeah. It's teen angst, and while there's it's not quite that bad, okay. But it's the episode I saw involved the one chick who can scale her size up and down. BB Boobs, Wonder Woman's little sister. Sorry, back in the day, back in the Linda Carter days of Wonder Woman. My stepmother, because I was a kid back then, my stepmother used to refer to Wonder Woman as Bullet Boobs. And then they had the thing when they had Deborah Winger as her little sister. Mm-hmm. So she became BB Boobs.
Okay.
I got in trouble in 4th grade for saying that. But we'll get into that another time.
Right.
So yeah, but it was one of the episodes with BB Boobs in it and a couple other people. And it was all very, oh, nobody accepts me. I'm angsty. I'm going to go on my own, and I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to get caught. Of course you're going to get caught.
Of course.
But the animation's good. The writing's decent. Okay. I'd like to see more.
Gotcha. All right. Shall we move on?
Yes. The award for the world's coolest dad goes to Do you have the video up?
I do.
Okay, you can fire it up. So basically, what happened is there's this kid who got one of those Power Wheels Lightning McQueen cars. Yes, I know we're back to being sponsored by Disney. Get used to it. Anyway, so the thing is, these things come with really crappy plastic wheels that wear out really quick, and they go what 2 miles an hour, if that. And they run on this crappy ass battery. So the kid who had this, his dad happens to work for an auto shop. So when the wheels broke, the dad got creative. He replaced the engine, or he redid the frame. So he gave it an actual honest-to-God aluminum frame. He replaced the tires with rubber off-road tires, put a 0.8 horsepower electric motor in it, and wet dry cells. And the kid hauls ass.
He can drive pretty well.
The little kid's got, I mean, you want a kid who should grow up to be a racer, it's this kid. Yeah. But show the video. This thing is awesome.
All right. How freaking awesome is that?
Coolest dad ever.
He started drifting a little bit there too.
Yeah, he did. He did start to drift a little bit. I by the way, it was a 0.66 motor, not a 0.8. I'm sorry, I was wrong. But still, I mean, that was just, I saw that and I'm like, oh, we have to talk about this.
Oh yeah.
We totally have to talk about this. Yeah, so
I just love the fact that they put the freaking car on the dyno.
Oh yeah. Mini car. Oh man! And you know that kid's gonna grow up to be a racer or a karter or something.
Something, especially the fact that he was there. You saw in the photos, step by step, helping out with it.
He's the one doing the mods. Well, that was awesome.
Yes. Well, should we talk about another mod that's actually available out there?
You want to talk about the mod or the new can tech?
Let's talk about the can tech first, and then we'll get to the gun mod.
The gun mod. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Laser tag gun.
Yes. So there's a new energy drink that came out recently. Like this week it released. And I remember back in the day, you and Brian used to do the old, taste an energy drink thing, but I couldn't send you one of these. I'm sorry.
We should start it up on this show.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's a new energy drink that came out, and the fact that it's an energy drink isn't what's so special about it. What's special about it is the can. These cans are self-chilling. They came out this week, and I had to work, so Nikki was kind enough to go pick a couple up. And I have one right here. I actually have a couple of them here. The way it works is in here is a cooling cylinder. In fact, let me show you here. Inside the can, so it comes like this, right? But inside the can is this giant white butt plug looking thing that is actually a heat exchanger. So what it is inside here is a bunch of activated carbon, and there's a button on the top, and this thing is filled with compressed CO2 gas. When you press the button, it locks, kind of like a room fogger, which is kind of a disturbing thought. And it lets out all the CO2. In the process of letting out the CO2, there's a, I don't understand all the science in it, it does a heat exchange process, which cools the can by as much as 30 degrees in 3 minutes. So
interesting.
I figured, hey, this is pretty badass. And actually, the bottle still holds 300 milliliters. Surprisingly, I mean, someone's coming in the chat room that it's more can than bottle, and yeah, you're getting more can than that, or more of the stuff than you would normally have. Less space for the liquid, but I figured I'd fire one up on the air here. So let you listen to the hiss here. Ready? And it just does that.
That's really loud.
Right by the microphone. That's why.
No, that's not conspicuous at all. See if you open up one of those, like say on a bus, or if you're in the middle of a crowd.
An airplane.
You would clean and get it on the airplane.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't let you on the plane with this. So it's letting out all its little gas, and you can CO2 is kicking out there.
Well, while that CO2 is going out, how much does a can actually cost?
You know, I don't remember.
Hey, that's just like that's classic nerdom. We talk about the tech and how cool it is, but screw the price.
But this thing is starting. I mean, it doesn't get to the point where it gets frosty or anything. Although I'm sure if they, I'm not sure how much CO2 volume wise is in here. But yeah, you just let it do its thing, and then over 3 minutes it gets chilly. Now I'll taste it again on the air, but once it's cooled off. But basically, you know, someone asked me what it tastes like. My initial response was it tastes like ass. Not
why
really.
would one drink this?
It doesn't actually taste like ass. What it tastes like is, and it wasn't $12. It's filter it, make a drum sample. Hey now. I want to say it was like $1.50. Maybe $2. I mean,
it's about the same price of your standard double-sized Monster or any other.
But you only get half the liquid because it's in a large size can. I mean, if you look at the can size, it's a tall can.
Right.
So you're only getting, you know, you're not getting a double-sized Monster amount of liquid. But
so I'm paying for single amount with a cooling feature.
It's the cooling feature you're paying for.
Okay.
It's the idea that you can take these out to, say, the desert. And, you know, or go backpacking or whatever, and wherever you go, you know, it cools it automatically. The idea is you don't have to fill an ice chest full of ice. Now, that's a great idea if it were something other than just an energy drink. Now, I know that people like you live on energy drinks.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This episode brought to you by Balls. No.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I'm too old to be doing that shit all the time. So I can drink it every now and then. But, I mean, there was one time at Expo where I went through, 6 bottles of Balls in one day, and my heart went into palpitations.
I remember that. I walked by and you smacked me upside the head for giving you so much.
Yeah, I was not happy. I mean, it wasn't like literally palpitations, but there was some flutter in there. But so this thing's starting to get cold here. So but it tastes like kind of a mix between your standard Red Bull, and I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember a vitamin company called Shaklee, Shaklee. They used to make they're kind of like the vitamin version of Amway.
Okay.
It was a home business thing people could sell. My stepbrother's grandmother used to sell them.
Okay.
And they had this liquid vitamin supplement that you could get. And it tastes like a mix between that and Red Bull.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not horrible. I'll save a can for you if you want, or you can, right now there's only 2 places you can get them. There's Chevron Station in Calabasas on Las Virgenes Road. It's a Shell/Chevron station, and right in that area. And then there's some place in Pasadena that has them.
So this is a very early, just test mode.
Oh yeah, it literally. I mean, it just came out. They started selling them. The Pasadena store was apparently having some big ass party over it. Nikki went and they gave her the hat, 3 little promo bags, and a whole bunch of crap.
Free stuff.
Hey, black hat, I'm cool. But it's a neat concept. The thing is, the cans, the recycling, they have to set up special recycler cans for them. Now, because the thing is, what they can do is they can crack open the can, take out that heat exchanger unit, basically remove the glue, refill it with CO2, and it's ready to go again. Now, so that's one of the cool things about the tech is it's not just one use.
So it is technically reusable.
Yeah, it's green in the sense that you can refill it with CO2 and reuse it.
Okay.